on the small climb, just to stay with the front group. So that's my race today. And if I fuck that up, then I'm dropped off the group.
Yeah.
I guess that's the case for all our heavy riders.
Yeah, that's something like 7 watt per kilo, or what was it?
7 watts a kilo, so about 600, 650.
I think the winners, or the guys that came in first today, did about 7.1.
Wow.
So if you want to be in the top 10, you need to be at least 6.2, 6.5.
Yeah. I just want to be not gapped from the front group.
Same here. So if I see a gap, I'll go for it, because I haven't tested my 1 minute time in like a year. I'm so bloody unfit. Let's see how it goes.
Right, we're nearly on.
So half a minute. Have fun or not?
Yeah, I don't think it was fun.
Oh, there's 80 in the pen, so it'll definitely be sucked along.
Hopefully my next door neighbours in this motel don't mind the noise of the trainer too much.
Well, you won't be answering. You won't be answering them knocking at the door while you're racing.
Bear when I sprint.
I will be the loudest.
Yeah, good. We'll all scream together.
2 seconds.
What's up?
Good luck, guys.
No power up.
I got a truck.
I got an aero.
I got nothing.
So Toby, when would you use the truck on the sprint? Before the turn?
Yeah, 10 seconds, 15 seconds before the turn.
Yeah, it lasts a long time, that one.
It's a long laster.
Coming
off the bottom of the hill.
Better too late than too early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be at the back of the field then, really, for that.
Yeah.
You want that anyway, because even with the aero, you're still going to get a nice lift from the bunch as you go through. It makes a big, big difference. Okay, things look pretty solid and sticking together and settled now. With everybody in the main pack, I don't think anybody actually got dropped off. Looks like there's one guy up the road, but only maybe a second.
It won't be there long.
Good luck to him.
He got absorbed again pretty quick. If you find yourself rolling through to the front, roll straight off and slip back a bit.
How many days in is the sprint?
We're coming up to the pinch. We're coming up to the pinch now, and then it's on.
I think it's like
only half a kilometre. Yeah.
The pace will start to pick up here.
Yep, pushing hard up the hill. Front. Couple are taking off early. Lots of feathers going over the top and pushing hard.
Yeah.
Rack.
Push down the hill,
And
guys.
go.
Push it, push it, push it. Okay, pace has dropped off at the front pretty quick. Just watch for guys coming through and pushing on. Yep, pace is picking
Demi
up at the front now.
Perfect.
I left it too late. Or dropped too far back.
I came at 20th.
Oh, my turbo smells burny.
Okay, so we've got 2 packs now. Only small break between.
Anyone in the second pack? Perfect.
There's a few coming back into the back, or might make it back into the back. No, they're starting to lose you now. They're not going to get back on. Don't push too hard, Rubes.
Yeah.
Right, I've got a truck again. When should I save that for?
There is the dirt pathway up the dirt grove on the right. That's the perfect moment. You are not first at the moment.
So Titans Grove comes along at about 11.9 kilometres. So 7 k's away.
There's no power up before then, is there?
No.
I've got a feather I'm saving for Titans Grove.
Well done.
Very on the front right now. Just watch for a push up this pinch here. Might be a few of the climbers might try and push away.
They won't get far because down the other side the bunch will move so much quicker.
It's not quite long enough, but okay, I'm not seeing anybody really pushing hard.
I've got them covered if they do.
Yeah, they're taking it reasonably easy. I mean, it's still 500-600 watts for the guy on the front, but no, he's dropped right back now. Okay, there is a WMZ guy pushing on, but he's not going to laugh about that. No, everybody's How's everybody going up that climb?
No, out the back now.
Work hard across the little flatter section.
Tom's off the back.
Second group.
Yeah, kinda. Solo.
Soft pedaling at the front. I will stretch it.
Work hard, Tom. You can get back. Keep on his wheel, mate.
Hey, coming back now.
Yeah. Yeah, make sure you get across that gap now, Tom.
Yep.
34, only traveling 34.
Well done, Tom.
Perfect.
Nice work. Get up to about a third of the way through and just have a bit of a rest.
Yep.
So there's 52 in the front group still. That's going to come down, I think, over Titans Grove.
Everyone here knows the game of not burning anything.
Yeah, it's all saving it for the last one. Isn't it?
Good day for me, I'm on my own.
If you work hard up the face of each of these rollers, Ruben, you might be able to pick up a bit.
Yeah, I'm catching up on another one already.
Big push at the bottom, and then roll over the top and freewheel a little bit down the other side, or soft pedal down the other side. Front group's not going to be going particularly hard. You'll pick up a bit of time doing that.
Yeah.
And be on it for the climb up the Grove, because you'll probably make up an awful lot of places coming down the other side. There's going to be, depends on how hard people push, but Those who aren't, those who are in it for the short segment points, not in it for the climb, you'll probably be able to pick up a lot of them.
Yeah.
There's still 52 in that front group, guys, including yourselves.
Ah.
There's a few pushing off the front.
Strong dirt guys are at the back.
Looks like there's one guy who might be a couple of seconds up. 5 seconds up the road, 4 seconds up the road. Guy from Alien.
Actually, that's 5 seconds on us.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't be concerned about him now. Just work to work for your best position behind him you can get. He may or may not come back. He's already he's losing some time now.
Yeah. We're catching him
Down to
quickly.
2 seconds. Yeah, you're gonna bury him. Onto it now. Minute and a half of pushing hard. Looking strong, Casper. You got to power up, drop it now. At the dirt. Push, boys, push. Far to go. Keep going, Casper. You're catching some places. Nice work.
Yes.
3 more and you're in the top 10, mate, if you can get there. Not quite. Oh, nice work. Stay on that group, mate. Stay on that group. Get on the tail end of the front of those front guys, Casper. Push it. Nice work. That's it, mate. Nearly there. Nearly there, nearly there. Over the top of the cryogen guy into the pack. That's the way.
Second pack will reach first pack.
So we've got Toby and Casper in the front group. How's everybody else looking?
Yeah, I'm in second group. We're about to join the front group.
Shane is 15 seconds behind first.
The second group's big enough to actually make up that ground on the first group.
Yeah, we're all together. Or is there another second group?
First group 22 and they are loading.
No, looks like you're all back together. Yep. Behind. So there's a smaller group about 5 seconds behind the front. None of us in it.
Me.
Okay.
We'll slow up.
In that.
Just
We'll slow it up as much as we can.
Don't forget to drink, guys.
Yeah, big test coming up.
Shit, I just fell out of the top 10 on that cloud.
just
Well-
pack off the bike, but I had enough time to come back.
I started too hard. I was in the top 3 in the beginning.
Yeah, you're going really well.
And then the wheels came off. Badly. Big flag.
You put him back on at the end though with that draft.
Luckily.
You were climbing over quite a few, just not quite enough.
Yeah, I came with 12 or something.
Yeah, I think you're like maybe a bike length behind the guy that came 10th and possibly the guy that came 9th. It was a good effort.
Watch out for the WMZ guys. Trying to open a gap.
Yeah, just make sure you stay in, you get across any gaps that are in the middle of that pack. Looks like they're going to push a little bit on the ups. There's another small gap breaking about a third of the way through.
I'll close the gaps. I don't have the legs for that last climb. So I'll
Yeah.
try and close as much gaps as I can. There's a big group not that far behind coming.
Yeah.
If we slow up too much, it's all going to come back together.
I think they're going to come. That second group's going to get you anyway.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Bottom of the climb.
If they couldn't hang on over Titans, we'll lose them up the Alp anyway. For the big one.
Yeah, it would be. Let me sneak up. Think of where Ruben was.
I'm in the front group, but not for long.
Yeah, I'm in the front group, but I don't know if I'm going to have the legs for this climb.
I'm in second. Can we now? Call it a draw.
I'll hold this one back for you.
I'd like to suggest emptying the tank on the climb, but that might not be the best idea.
It's already running on fumes.
Is that me?
Oh, me.
Oh. But you're thinking about me. You have fumes left. I'm working on droplets. That happens when you take 10 weeks off the bike. 6 weeks, 8 weeks. I don't know.
Don't tell me that. I was running on fumes before. I'm not even sure they're going to let me back on after 6 weeks. I've got to go see the specialist in, it's about 4 weeks from Wednesday, and have another X-ray.
You're still using a cane?
Yeah, it's a double break through the ring at the bottom of the bone, one side and like front and back. So I've got to stay off it as much, or keep the weight off it as much as I possibly can.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're literally not allowed to sit down.
No, I can sit down, but I can't like bear weight walking on it.
Right.
I can walk. I can limp along on it, but I'm not supposed to do that. And it did feel earlier on like it was actually, there's a slight bit of movement in it. So but it's feeling fairly solid now, so it must be starting to come back together. Still got to get the bike down to the shop to have it looked at a bit more deeply to make sure that there's nothing more than superficial damage done.
You must have hit the ground pretty hard.
The frame will be fine. Because my hip hit the ground first, but it's done a fair old twist on the bars and the mechanicals in the tight bends in the bars. So I might have to get some cables replaced.
Yeah.
Who's in top 10 of the climb now?
Yeah, the 10th place is a huge point gap. Also the 3rd place. So 3rd and 10th would be the ways to go if you feel good. Should say you're also motivated if you are 12, that you give everything for 10th, and it's not, and you are 14th or even 15th, it doesn't matter.
Which lightweights have we got in the front?
I'll keep quiet.
In the front, I hope.
Toby. I think Jamie is here.
Nah, Jamie's off second group.
Yeah, and the second group's quite a way back.
Yeah, 48 seconds.
Is there a segment on it?
So Jamie goes for the first.
Sorry, say that again.
You can go.
It is the fastest through.
I think
Yeah,
something's
Jamie's
wrong with.
He's in the second group.
I think something's wrong with Toby's mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to pass a lot of guys if he goes that hard. Even on 48 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, there'll be a number of guys in this front group that are bigger, heavier guys that were really pushing for the 1 minute power type efforts up the Grove climb that won't hang on.
Yeah, me
But,
too.
yeah.
I'm totally cooked.
Yeah, well, this group I'm in's dollying along, so I should be okay to do something on the climb.
Yeah, they've just been
It's
dropping
about
further since they realised they weren't going to close the gap.
Yeah.
It's about 18 minutes to climb for you there, Jamie.
18 minutes is if you go full gas at 4.3.
Minutes is
Yeah,
secure.
maybe.
That'll get you
19
disqualified.
Yeah,
Yeah.
between 80 and
I
90.
think it's closer to 20 for the heavier rider.
I think I can do 4.22 average for 20 minutes without upgrading, so we'll see.
Yeah, so you do, because it's so, yeah, it's not quite 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you're right.
Yeah.
I think they did it 18.5 last time, but like some of them were upgraded, so probably why.
Well, you're about to hit it. Well, the front group's about to hit it. The guys that are not feeling like they got the legs in the front group, just pick a bunch to ride with, I think,
Yep, that's me.
as it starts to break up. And do your best to stick with them. And then if you can ring a few drops out on some of the steeper parts or the flatter parts, you might be able to, particularly towards the top, might be able to grab a few places that way.
They go up and down this time.
No, I think we
It's
stop at the top.
steep at the bottom. Steep at the bottom, flattish for a bit over the bridge, and then steep.
And steeper.
On the
6.2
climb
all the way to
itself,
the end.
on the climb itself, there are a couple of little descents.
Somebody is trying to make a bit of a break with a feather in the early stages.
Sammy,
You can stay with Toby,
Yeah.
Sammy. Round the next bend, it flattens off for a bit.
I'm not going to have the legs for this, boys.
I believe that after the
Pick the
second
guy.
time.
Pick the
stay
guy in front of
steady.
you then and chase him down. Stick with him, Toby. Keep going, lads. Just work on covering that gap. Oh, stick with him, Sam. So the guys in the front in that pack are doing about 26 kilometres an hour across the bridge.
I picked up some sprint points, but I'm going to be up the arse up here.
Pace is starting to crack a few at the front. Bit working there, Sammy. There's a few guys that are slipping back out of that pack that you can see just in front of you. And stay with Sam. Got 20 place in front of you there. That's it, mate. Just keep working on it. Look at that long line just in front of you there. You can start working your way through. Good work, Sammy. Good strong riding, Sam. Keep going. Lots of places coming up, lots of places.
Ah.
Keep going, mate. Keep it going, keep it going. Face the arrow, boys. Face the arrow, boys.
Oh. Jamie, I set up the pace at time.
Yeah,
Aiming for 4.2.
yeah.
Not really.
That works anyway, anywhere. But so go around me slowly.
Cheers.
Oh. Okay, Jamie. Some craft. Oh, God. Ah, God.
Oh, yes, keep pushing.
Ah,
Nearly over, guys. Nearly over.
Yep.
What's your numbers if you're at the front?
We got Sam in 23rd, just taking 22nd.
oh,
Tom's 28. Jamie 32nd. You Toby at 30 at 39.
Jamie's catching fast. He'll be top 30.
Ruben 53. Missed Casper on the way through.
ah. Ah. Ah.
Go, Jamie.
Got a cryo guy coming right up on your tail, Sam.
I've got nothing.
You're nearly there though, mate. Ah.
Hey Jamie, there's a guy closing on you.
That's it, Sammy. Push, chase him, chase him.
There's no point for it.
Oh. Nice work, Sam.
'24.
Yeah, well done.
Fuck me. Oh shit. Yeah.
Nice work, Sammy.
Oh. Oh, I'm gonna go.
Push it, Tom. Push it, Jamie. Got two guys coming up hard.
Yeah, we're only racing for 35th at the moment.
Oh.
Oh, goodness.
Well done, boys.
Oh. Whew. Shit, there's some big watts per kilo numbers on the leaderboard.
Yeah,
Probably all
they're
mine.
Front, they've got,
I'm not watts per kilo on me. I've usually got one of the highest average watts and one of the highest average belly sizes.
The guy in 6th averaged 5.1.
Oh, right. Well, he's...
The leader averaged
he's gonna
4. There was a 4.8, a 4.7, another 2 4.7s.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not their fault. They just got confused and clicked on B instead of A, didn't they?
I think that's
pretty
what
hard
this
to get
race,
confused in this league, I think.
this race up first was designed to sort those out anyway, I think.
Yeah, exactly right. So my turbo was slipping on me when I was putting out power, and then I realised that somehow, must have been during an update, it changed my my training difficulty to 100%. Which I can confirm I really didn't enjoy on that ride.
I can understand
Nice.
that.
I only see the leaderboard of the A-Cat.
Yeah, that was I get.
Oh, were they ACATs, were they? They probably were. Okay.
Yeah, it's more boat dead than those monsters.
I blame the fatigue for not noticing that.
Well, it felt like it. So. Sorry, guys. By the end of the season, I might be able to push what I should push, but today was one too far.
But it's the thing, I can get my heart rate to 200, and that's brilliant for this 1.5 minute climb. But if it's over 200, I'm really hard to recover.
I can confirm my heart rate was 170 average with a 190 max.
Whew. So make
That's
sure
what-
you roll down to get some XP.
Yeah, I'll try. Thanks, guys. That was fun. Not
Well
much.
done, everyone.
Well done, boys.
Yeah,
Oh, and
cheers,
thank
boys.
you for guessing us.
Well done, Sam.
Yeah,
Great
thanks.
effort.
Yeah, great effort.
I promised I was going to push myself to a vomit on at least one ride, and I nearly made it. I didn't vomit, but I did have to lay on the floor because I was going to faint.
For someone that says you can't climb, you climbed pretty well today.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, mate. Very good effort. Good result.
Well, I am shaking everywhere.
Does
Like
anyone
legs,
know?
arms.
Anyone know what next week's course is?
I don't care.
Oh, it's some of the rolling courses in New York.
Yeah, it's New York, but it's perimeter. In New York perimeter, it's like 380
Climbing.
climb
Oh,
over
okay.
50.
The two
But it's
flat
rolling
ones are the
hills.
two that I can't. Yeah, the two flat races are the two I can't do. So there's a sprint one, and then there's a time trial. So the two things I'm reasonably good at, which is very annoying.
Well,
The perimeter loop doesn't include the glass climb, does it?
Yeah, hope not.
Yeah, that thing's awful.
Matt Zenovich, 5th, and a 44.05. Go the bro.
Yeah, hey.
Oh, God.
That's the A's. Oh, that was hardness.
So we got Park Perimeter Loop, 9.8 kilometres.
Jesus.
And
The
it just goes up the.
person that came second only averaged 3.5 watts per kilogram. What does he weigh?
40.
I can say must be about 40 kg.
Yeah. Must be.
Jesus, I carry more to work. Yeah, man, the top 10, oh, there's too many going to get pinged for overall watts. I guess it's going to be the 20-minute watts, isn't there?
Yeah.
I've not got tons of power yet. Oh, man.
Oh, I'd have to stretch my hemi after that.
Twitched it. Oh, I've got a broken toe, but I can't feel it on the bike, which is quite good. I don't feel it running or cycling, but I get anxious swimming that someone faster than me will tap me on the foot,
Oh.
which would hurt.
Oh, that were good, fellas. Well done.
That was brutal. I think that unless there's a couple of teams in there that are very, very fun, yeah, I can see there's three aeros in the top 10, but they might not be in the same aero team. Mark Bostad, yeah, he's a good ride. Oh, hang on, this is bloody Hayes.
Yeah, Mark's an A grade. So
He's one of ours, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw Jesus, when Aaron Bleaky doesn't finish his, it's a tough call. He's quite heavy, isn't he? But he puts out outrageous power.
Where did Aaron finish?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Oh, like 8, I think.
Okay, oh, that's still a good ride.
It's 9.
Yeah, shit. To be
Yeah.
9th in A grade.
He's 20 minutes with 4.8 watts per kilogram. He probably attacked the sprint as well. Yeah. But he's heavy, isn't he? He's like, he's only 75 kg. That's heavy. That's heavy in 8, isn't it? Shit, he puts out so much power. He pulls 550 watts in full in time trial whilst de-essing. Yeah. So just looking at. Oh, they've not come onto from our race. From what I can see, the numbers. Don't know that.
So it looks like Tom got 5th over the line in the sprint.
And I got 10th, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, I was 5th.
think my
I got first the T10 Pro and second fastest time, and it was so close with the second fastest time.
well done.
Nice
Awesome.
one.
That's massive points for us.
Yeah, that's. I realized it was possible, and I digged so deep.
How did you do that? Did you start from the back of the pack, or were you towards the front?
Yeah, I tried, but I was cooked already before, so I wasn't that concentrated and sort of just being in not totally at the front position and carry some momentum into the climb. And I was a bit too far at the front, but I managed to keep up speed into the climb without being completely at the front.
Yep.
And I was just I was always top 15 in the climb, had a really, really good draft. We were directly in front of me, side by side. I was behind them. And then it was just putting down the feather at the right moment and dig deep. And I was catching everyone with the speed.
Yeah, nice one.
I think it's really, this climb, so much draft. You can't put the emphasis too much on this. It's a lot of draft, and with the feather, it's easier to build up speed because you're lighter. So you have two
accelerate
advantages:
away.
building up speed and being lighter. And for an attack, it's perfect. So it's better to keep up to settle down to a pace, relax, and kick with the feather. That's such a great boost. And not speed up before taking the feather. That's just wasting energy.
Yeah, makes sense.
So take the feather and then lay down an effort.
Yeah. While you're lighter, you'll accelerate quicker.
Yeah, and I didn't have the feather the last 2 seconds, and I realized it, and I kicked the last second with the feather and just kept it rolling because it's more important building up the speed with the feather.
Right.
But I don't know, I have this 1 minute power. I didn't realize it before last season in Zwift. I thought I'm not capable of a good 1 minute power, and I did this Titan's Grove, and I thought, what the fuck? I never thought I can do this because I never tried.
I don't think there's anything
talent.
hurts. I don't think there's anything hurts as much as 1 minute power. It's so painful.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of us like just let off before getting to that full 1 minute.
Yeah, but it's a lot of pain. This 1 minute power, but it's easier for the mind than this 20-minute power.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's interesting because in running, my 1 minute pace is quite bad. So it has to be something with my running technique that I'm so bad in it.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, that's interesting. If it's not a cardiovascular thing, it has to be different muscle groups or technique or something.
Yeah. I think a lot of running, going quick in running, is cadence.
Yeah.
And it's know, whereas you can use gears on a bike to find your cadence that works, I suppose. And
just pure strength. You know, I've got good 1 minute power, but I can't run for shit.
I think that is the first, which that fucking hurt that, and I didn't put out as good a numbers as I have previously, but I did two things that I've learned, at least, especially from listening to Toby. I drafted more than I've ever drafted in a Zwift Racing League race, so I think I had more available, and that's the first time in a climbing race on Zwift Racing League that I haven't dropped off the lead pack. I dropped back into that second group a little bit, but the whole time I knew that I was in touch with the lead group and that I was going to get back on.
Yeah, nice.
And always, in all the previous ones with climbs, I've come away going, I've got to take a climbing setup, and there's no way I'll ever stay with them on the climb. But and I think I didn't go as hard early on. I started to push hard and no one else did. And so I thought, well, there's no point in me going out the front because I'll just get eaten up. So I pushed hard and I ended up in like second place and no one else went. So I eased off and sat in the group. And then I had to unleash at the end to not be completely dropped off. So I'm learning at least. It's so brutal. If you get dropped off that lead group on a climb, soul destroying, because you can see and you can hear the other teammates going, oh, the pace has dropped right off, we're going really slow now. And I'm smashing out like 4.3 watts per kilogram to get back on, and I'm absolutely like sinking. And I can see everyone just tootling along at 2 watts per kilogram. And it's so annoying. It's like, oh, for the sake of 3 seconds of my life, where I should have pushed that a little bit harder. So, it was. I think I'm excited to see where we've come, because it was the same last in this league. We sort of finished the first race and we didn't really have anyone. I looked and I was like, oh, we've not got enough people in there. Because when we were in the Oceania division, basically you had to have about 5 people in the top 10 of everything to win. But because there's so many teams in this, like we were first, second, or third in every race last season, and at no point were we like stacked with riders in the top 10. But we were consistent across the whole team. Like Toby says, having someone in each thing, someone on the sprint, someone on the climb, someone in the top 10 at the end. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Good strategy.
Have a good day.
Strategy.
Let's see if we can finish in the top 2. Hopefully. Oh, well
done, boys.
Good work.
Yeah, well done, boys. I'm going to go and try and find some dinner.
Speak to you all next week.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cheers, boys.
Well ridden, everyone. Congratulations, lads.
Thanks, guys.